We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. The 0-2 home. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired. 2 down now. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ready with another 0-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. Line towards center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop. Francisco Lindor.
The pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Strike taken up in the zone. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Another 0-2 from Greinke. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Greinke looks in. Here it comes. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Judge looks up.
If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Batting full.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Matt.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting fifth. The right fielder, Eddie.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aaron Judge.
Now here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired and there's one away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Here comes the first pitch.
Matt Chapman.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Swing and a ground ball to third. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
The second baseman, Justin.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Turner of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself, he knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is Gardner.
If you don't eat a meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Will Smith. Swing and a liner. Foul. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way. Next for New York, Brett Gardner. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
2-0 now. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Ready now, Ketel Marte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line drive base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit in the air out to center field. Gardner is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Matt Olson. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rosario moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. And a ball 1-0. Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes.
And we'll have to leave it. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
1-1 to Schwarber. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Kyle Schwarber is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And he takes ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Chapman onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. In now, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Chapman has it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left.
And that one is gone.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
In now, Tommy Pham, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Popped him up. Olsen is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Not shortstop. Francisco.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Too low, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Pham is there, and he has it for the out. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Greinke's ready. Here it comes.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 home.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Carlos Correa stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. Popped up. Smith is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. 1-0 the count. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in once again, Matt Olson. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
So we got him looking there. Matt Olson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Gardner going back at the track, the wall.
If you don't eat a meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
The batter, number 10.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Striding into the box, Will Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Austin.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Lindor over to his right. One down. So here now is Jackie Bradley. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike now to Bradley. Carlos Correa waits on deck. And right into the shift. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Once again a 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's a swing and a ground ball reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Matt Olson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Chapman's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Aaron Judge. And they'll need him to get something going here. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard toward the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Schwarber is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Comes set with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Rosario is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Seattle blasted 5 home runs en route to victory.